Now, in an exclusive interview, CNN News 18 spoke with the Gen Z protester Binod Deuba, who has now said that the violence that played out during the protest wasn't a Gen Z doing, but the role of other elements. The Gen Z movement was fueled by frustration and nepotism within the government. Listen in to this exclusive conversation.
So viewers, joining me now is a very special guest, Mr. Binod Deuba. He's one of the Gen Z protesters. Binod, thank you so much for finding out time to do this interview and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much for highlighting this historic protest that has happened, which, kind of changed the entire, thinking pattern also. Yeah. So the system is at it as itself. The government has dissolved. We got new first-time female Prime Minister in Nepal. But the main thing was this was a historic protest, historic incident, and it kind of nudged the thinking pattern of politician, thinking pattern of youth. Now the youth has realized their true potential, what they can do if they want.
Any message for Indian government?
Message for Indian government is that we have always been close ties very close ties, historically close ties. So our leaders, our multiple leaders has also contributed in the fight of independence fight in India also. Yeah. So we have the ties connected in the name of democracy also, in the name of freedom also. Yes. So another ties is that India is our close neighbor. Yeah. So culturally, religiously, we share much of the things into day-to-day life also. So one message is that this is a historic thing in Nepal. So I think Nepal is in the process of transition, new beginning. So I think I want to give a message to Indian media and India as well that we have been having this relationship, good relationship always. So in this time of transition, there might be many misinformation, there might be propaganda related to many things as such. But I think this is good thing for Nepal. I hope, I know that India will also celebrate this.
Yes, India is celebrating this change. Also, I would like to understand from you the challenges here onwards, because the properties were vandalized and lives have lost. So this new interim government has come at a huge cost. Yeah. Now government officers don't have place to sit. You have to build the country from the scratch now. Government building again, and then to meet the expectations of the Gen Z protesters. How difficult the journey is going to be here onwards?
First thing, everybody knows how the protest started. So if you look at the whole protest, so the Gen Z protest kind of ended at the parliament. So the vandalization process kind of was infiltrated with, we can call it, few interest group. So Gen Z never intended to vandalize parliament. Gen Z never intended to burn the government offices. Correct. So that was, to bring revolution is one thing, to build is another thing. Yeah. So the Gen Z never wanted to, burn down the government offices. But throughout the process, it's not always in your hand because it was overwhelmed. Yeah. Even the Gen Z protesters didn't imagine this turnout at the end. So the vandalization part was from few interest groups. There were people waiting, with some interest. But after that, so the core Gen Z demand was, to call out, to question few leaders who were kind of playing musical chair. Got it. Since I was young, since my father was young, so the race was mainly against these few people who were playing the musical chair around the government. So the main frustration was against them. Second was corruption. So third thing was everybody knows we need change. Everybody knows we need change, but the major political parties, they were not able to bring change within themselves, within the party, and within the nation itself. So youth think that their idea, their frustration, their kind of demands were not represented in the nation-making process. So there was kind of major frustration. So that frustration turns out.
What's your message for the new Prime Minister?
My message for the new Prime Minister is that the process he has been appointed. I think we need to find a way to legitimate that. So there has been question rising that the process he has been appointed is unconstitutional. So my first thing was that constitutional supremacy. We need constitutional supremacy.
Everything should happen
Yeah,
in the
constitution.
framework,
So rigid literalism, but it will obviously we have seen throughout the world this kind of protest, and we have seen how the government acted afterward. So I think there must be some legitimacy towards it. So there are few people saying that this is unconstitutional. However, so there are only two to three things this prime minister should do. First thing is they should conduct election in time. Second thing is they should form a strong commission to for anti-corruption, to hold the corrupted leader accountable. So strong commission. Third thing is that the vandalization process that was done throughout this protest in the name of Genji. So that should be thoroughly, investigated.
And people needs to be.
People needs to be know.
Okay.
All right, with this, heading into a small break. On the other side, much more news coming. Stay tuned.